everybody. It's a new day here and we got a new project for the Subie. What we're gonna be doing is finally getting rid of the ugly old carbon fiber roof wrap that I have on there. Pretty much looks like rust at this point. Going with the gloss black this time. We got that from Premium Auto Styling. I'll put the link in the description below. The old roof wrap was actually really low quality. I went with a eBay no-name brand. This is not the way to go. You gotta go with the high quality stuff. It lasted a year, maybe. I think a little over a year.
Yeah.
And before it started, starting to mold and it just looks bad. So we're gonna get all that taken care of today. Taking the boat out today. How's the weather?
That's good, man. A little breezy.
A little breezy?
A little breezy today.
Good boating weather?
Yeah, it'll be a good day.
Fishing weather?
Yeah, it won't be too hot.
Alright, we got her backed in and we're gonna get started. So first we just gotta remove these rails on both sides. They should be fairly easy to take off. Just a few clips and then some slider clips. And then also we need to remove these 3 clips in the inside here so that we can unplug the antenna, so then we can pull the antenna off. And then I think we're gonna be able to leave this on and then just deal with it after we get it off, but might just pull this off too. I just don't want to damage it, so I can put it back on once we get the new wrap on. But we'll deal with that when we get to it. So we'll get those off and then start peeling back. Okay, so we got both rails off, as well as the antenna. What do you say? You think we should take this off, or you think we should just?
It'll peel off with this, and then
when it comes off.
Done.
If it starts to give us trouble, we'll just take care of it.
How different that is from the.
Yeah, look,
original.
That's what it used to look like, guys.
Wow.
I promise this did look cool at one point. Our rails, when we were pulling one of the rails off, actually it bent a little bit right there. You see it shifted. These are really flimsy, so if you're doing this at home, be careful with these rails. They're
Not rugged.
not rugged.
All right, we're gonna do a quick wash with just some dish soap and water, and then a clay bar
with the Chemical Guys clay lube, just to get all the bonded surfactants, that's what they're called. All the, just like the adhesive and all the stuff that's stuck on there, get all that jazz off. And then we're gonna go just real quick with some light isopropyl water mixture just to make sure everything's nice and clear, and then peel back the wrap and give her a stick.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty straightforward. To go back to what we were saying before, we didn't find too many bad imperfections under here, but the biggest thing I didn't like is that I actually pressure dented a little bit here, and here. I got a little carried away one night when I was trying to get all the bubbles out, and just let this be a warning to you. The tops of these roofs are really soft. Not much, it doesn't take much for the metal to bend. So if you do have to get some bubbles out or whatever, just be easy with it. Take your time. He always keeps me more patient. I like to get things done, but this guy is the master of patience. So that's why I like working with him. Just gotta be patient, get the job done the right way, and you won't get things like this happen. So let this be a lesson learned to you. Definitely was one for me. So. cut out and pressed down. Started with the corners, heated the corners up, kind of pushed them down with our fingers, and then used the squeegee tool to get everything else kind of smoothed out. So all the edges are done. Fortunately, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too hard to tuck. Like back here, you just kind of lift up the edge with a credit card and kind of slide it through, and it does the job for you pretty well. You don't really need any special tools for it. The only one that gave us a little bit of trouble was the front. I think we just had a tiny bit too much excess, so it was tough to tuck it under without it giving us a little bit of air bubbles here and there, but they're very, very small. Even if we can't get them out with the heat gun, I don't think you'll be able to really notice it. But we're gonna go ahead and hit a light heat coat over everything just to kind of cure it and get it set where it should be. And then we can throw the rails on, the antenna, and the vortex, and we should be good to go. Done deal. I think it looks really good so far. What do you think, Spawn?
I think it looks great. Those corners really, when you tuck them in nice, it makes a big difference. Just the edges being so clean. The last rep wasn't, not that you guys did a bad job, but there was just, you know, you'd obviously hadn't done it before, and just the little edges were tough to do. You just, you know, but this stuff is good. This, what's the brand called?
It's Premium Auto Styling. So again,
Premium Auto Styling.
I'll put the link in the description. Their customer service is off the chart. Highly recommend the company, and the product looks really good quality.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely do an update video down the road just to let you know kind of how it holds up. The last one we got was $60 off eBay, and I mean it was all right. It looked really nice at first, but obviously it only lasted about a year, and it started to it looked like mold. So this one should hold up a lot longer, at least a couple years at the very least. We're in Florida, so I don't expect it to be anything crazy. And this isn't a garage kept car, so it's gonna be out in the sun. It's gonna get the heat, but I think it should last a couple years.
Fingers crossed.
Yep. So the top's on, got the antenna connected, rails are put back together, everything's on good. I think it looks pretty good. What do you think?
Looking very nice. I'm really pleased with the way it came out.
It gave us some trouble toward the end there, but
that's really just the trim. Like the film itself is perfect. And we had a bit of a debate on how to do it, actually. It was either going to be we do it a little bit at a time and kind of peel back the backing as we go, or just peel all the backing off and throw it down. But we decided to go with the way the video explained it from the actual company. They said peel the whole back off and lay it down, and then just kind of pull it up and reset it as it goes. And I mean, the actual applying of the vinyl part went really smoothly.
yeah, I agree. Putting it down was probably the easiest part that we faced today. Most challenging was definitely putting the trim rails back in. The little clips kind of give you have to get them in a perfect spot, and then getting the antenna screwed back on was giving me a little bit of an issue. But other than that, the install was fairly easy, a lot easier than the first one. And that was, again, due to the high quality product that we got. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out in the sun, give it a nice wash, and see how she looks all done up. Look at that. We're all finished. Just gave her a nice bath with the chemical guys. I like to use this Mr. Pink stuff. Gives a good sud. And I also like to use this turtle wax. It's how I dry it. I kind of spray it on as it's wet and just kind of dry it off, and it gives it a nice wax shield on the outside. But look at that, looks really nice. And look at that black roof wrap. That's what I'm talking about right there. Much better than the rusted looking one. Blends right in with the tint that I have on the back windshield, so kind of the reason I picked the gloss black. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty good. It's a hot one out here, folks, so just finished up. We just replaced my roof wrap. The old one was a carbon fiber one that I got off eBay, and like I've said time and time again, don't trust the cheap products. You gotta go high quality, do your research, find the product that fits best for your car, and I mean, try not to look at the price as much. I mean, obviously try to get the best option, but I've just learned I've learned the hard way on buying cheap products, and they just don't last. So hopefully this one does what it's supposed to do and last a few years, but I'll keep you guys updated on that. Hard day's work done. So let me know what you guys think about the roof wrap down in the comments below. If you have any questions on the way we did it, just, throw a comment down. All right, and also don't forget to like, subscribe. The more people we get to the page, the more we can do for you. So with that, we're out.